Hey Aries, I'm going to read a Celtic cross spread for you, see what's coming through for you. Wow, the devil's popping out straight away. So I'm seeing this in your current energy. There's something you need to walk away from. Wow, a lot of reversals, yeah. Something has become clear. There could have been some confusion in the past about someone, about emotions. There could have been options. You could have been confused, but I feel like you chose a direction. You made a decision. You chose a cup. You chose an emotion to go with. You could have seen dragonflies. I'm seeing dragonflies, and I think that is about illusion. I think dragonflies are about illusion. You could have been under an illusion with something, and you chose a direction. You made a decision. You decided to release confusion, basically, in yourself, if nothing else, but could be with someone else. I'll clarify. Let's see. Tell me more about Seven of Cups. I feel like you're breaking free of a trap. That you could have felt caught in a trap at some stage. I'm seeing tiger. You could be born in the year of the tiger. Seeing the devil. Something toxic in your energy that you could be feeling caught in a trap. Did I say that? You could have been feeling this currently. Yeah, there's something that you're letting go of. There's something you're releasing. Could be a habit. Could be an obsession. It could be a person. Could be Capricorn. I'm seeing Capricorn energy. You could have that in your chart. But intuitively, you know that you've not been offered substantially what you need, like, if that makes sense. Could be monetary compensation. You could be dealing with someone who doesn't have enough money. You could feel like you don't have enough money. Yeah, and it's almost like in your consciousness, in your higher mind is telling you to just take a risk and throw caution into the wind and just, yeah, it's like you've chosen emotionally a direction, and now you're like consciously like, I want to just do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to let go and just see trust in the divine. And in the future, it looks like the divine is going to catch you and give you what you need. So I think you know that you've made the right decision to go in a new direction. Something could shift around the full moon. You could be doing something or going somewhere around the full moon. I'm seeing a fish, so you might be dealing with a Pisces. I'm seeing the Hierophant clarifying Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're not, in the past, I think you broke away from some kind of commitment. But it could have been some kind of something that had control over you. I'm seeing like a very patriarchal energy. It could have been a masculine who was trying to assert their power over you. But there's some kind of breaking away from tradition here, or commitment. It could have been a masculine that was trying to confuse you, because I do see the Seven of Cups, right? And it's like that they could have been trying to confuse you with illusions of commitment, like tricking you or trapping you in some kind of weird commitment that was confusing. And you're realizing now intuitively that something is lacking. You're not quite getting what you wanted, and yet you still feel trapped by something, obsessed maybe. And the challenge is to walk away, to swim away upstream. It could feel like swimming upstream, but intuitively I think you know. Yeah, Three of Wands. It's like you were planning in the past. You were planning something, and you're planning your own success and your own passionate new beginning. let's have a look. Oh, actually, let me clarify the future. So the future is the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be positively supported. You're going to have luck. This is fortune. You're going to have a fortunate turn to this. Oh shit. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, just wait. There's something's going to turn. Something's going to shift. And you'll be like assessing. You could just need to wait for the right moment. I'm seeing something about timing, like the tide's going to turn, the energy's going to shift, the clock's going to turn, it's going to be like the right time for something. I'm seeing Aquarius, I'm seeing, I think, Sagittarius. Six of Pentacles, yeah. And someone could give you something. You could be receiving something, or you are going to give to someone else. Judgment. Oh. Okay, something could be revived. You could be making, quite a big decision in the future, and it's based on timing. The advice is Nine of Pentacles. It's keep building on the work you've been putting into something. There's something that you've been putting in a lot of work. I'm hearing a plane. So you could be going on a trip. It seems like you have enough money. You have enough on your own. You've been slowly building something on your own. I'm seeing the turtle did I say hare in the last video? I just realized I had this card in the last video, and I think I said turtle and hare. I don't know, but this is a slow moving energy. Your advice is to move slowly and build on something. Keep putting in the work. You've built a lot in yourself, and you could be like a very solo energy. The advice could be to be solo, to be like really building on yourself. Because in your environment, there's an injustice. Something isn't right in your environment, and I feel like it could be another person. I'm seeing just the Libra energy. Because you've got this devil in the center of your spread. There's a toxic energy around you that you have to get away from. And it could be that you know that you need to do something alone, or you just need to be working on yourself and building up your finances, building up. It could be putting work into some type of work, like a job that you're working on, that you've gained some new skills. But like I said, it seems like you feel like you're lacking in finances for some reason, but your advice is keep going, keep working, because you're going to get some luck in the future, and you're going to be able to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision and weigh something up, and possibly like revive something. It looks like your hopes are to have a rest, to retreat, to take some time out, to heal. And the outcome is the King of Cups in reverse. And I'm seeing a beaver. I feel like this is a disappointment that someone, I always think of the King of Cups as an external energy. It could be a masculine in your environment who is dishonest. Someone could be dishonest, or you could just be feeling disappointed about something. And let's clarify that. But you're breaking free from anxiety, which is good. Clarify the King of Cups in the reverse and the outcome. That also could be your energy with this Scorpio, because we're on. Yeah, something's a burden. There's too much burdens, and it's yeah, you're really wanting to rest. It looks like, but I see the luck turning in your favor in the future. And I see someone resting, like taking a moment to just pause, because something is going to be upsetting and disappointing. This could be a heads up. It could be a lot of energies around you that are weighing you down. I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of energy, fire energy, action, and it could be just too much. You could reach your limit on something, and it fucks you up emotionally. You could get really upset at a masculine water sign. Or someone could just literally be dishonest with you. Tell me more about King of Cups. Someone might stop working on something. Yeah, Queen of Wands, and yeah, the Wheel of Fortune again. I feel like you're going to be, this is for Aries, eh? For some reason I was thinking it was for Scorpio. That's interesting. So you could have Scorpio in your chart. You might need to listen to the Scorpio reading that I just did. But Aries, this is actually your energy with the Queen of Wands. This is very fire energy. And then the Wheel of Fortune again. This is the second time in the spread. So there's something going to change. I'm seeing the planets. I feel like during this, there's a lot of planets that are in retrograde, and as we move into the future, it's going to shift, and it's going to be positively aspected for you. There's going to be an opening up. There's going to be divine intervention that's going to enable you to rest. But there could be some dishonesty from someone, because the King of Cups in the reverse is, yeah, attention is needed. You need to be, maybe during Mercury retrograde, there's alarm bells. It's like you're hearing alarm bells. Someone could be mirroring you. You could be mirroring. You need to have curiosity, alertness, scrutiny. I'm seeing number 3. And I'm seeing kangaroo, number 44. Hanged one. You might need to wait on something. There's your energy, the Emperor. Hanged one. Yeah, you might need to just wait. And I feel like you need to wait for divine intervention to make a move on something, to revive something, to take action on something. But you do have enough here. I'm seeing in your advice the 9 of Pentacles. Actually, clarify the 9 of Pentacles. You have enough. You have enough. You have enough money. You have enough knowledge. You have enough wisdom. Yeah, you are being guided to be solo, to be single, to be clear-minded and honest. It could be to put in the work. Yeah, you have abundance. There's family here. I'm seeing unity, fire. I was just talking about fire, like a lot of fire. There could be fire. I don't know. Never ending, universal law, love. Yeah, I'm seeing like divine, like karmic lessons, and especially with the devil, it's like there's a lesson. I think intuitively you know that there's a lesson, but there's going to be a divine intervention, and it's like having that trust and alertness. Maybe you need to look at the details if you're signing anything, because there's something unjust in your environment. Could be to do with work. There's some kind of Something's not right. Tell me more about justice. You really need to think with your head above your heart, your mind over matter, like logical, and use really careful, clear communication and honest, but like direct. I feel like someone could be trying to manipulate a situation, and it's a burden. You're just like, it could be a masculine in your environment or in your that you've been dealing with. This, I'm seeing beaver, someone that's really busy and focused on their work and building something. Tell me about justice in reverse, please. Yeah, it could be a love connection. It could be someone who you've been connecting with emotionally that's doing something unjust. And it could be they're not treating you correctly, and you've got to be, your advice is to be clear, to cut. It could be that you have to cut them loose, honestly. Because I'm seeing the Priestess of Wands and the Priestess of Swords. That's a very agile energy, changeable, shifting, and having hope and letting it go to the divine. Something's going to be lucky, something's going to be fortunate for you. Trusting. Yeah, there's a new beginning, the Fool, and the Devil again. Wow, 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 wow. And the High Priestess. I think you know that there's a new beginning, and you might need, you might be taking a leap of faith in a new direction, new start. To break free from this devil energy, this something's making you feel bound. It could be a job, it could be a person. Trust yourself. Trust in your abundance. Trust in your ability to protect yourself, defend your honor, defend your purpose, whatever it is, your money. So yeah, I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments, and you'll see me again soon. Bye.